Metro Boomin, want some more, nigga.
Automatics, in the trunk. Shoot the maggots with the pump. Thought it natty, love the paddock on my arm. He got static, pussy nigga run your charm. Ghostface killers, Wu-Tang, 21 News Gang. Drug dealers in the Moussain, at the top of the food chain. Trapping the cocaine, no game. Shooter with no name. We can play toe games, the whole game. Kicking your dough, man. Yeah. Put on the paddock, pop it, set it, I'm an addict. Break the mattress with a batty on the attic. Diamond glasses, need some glasses for the flashes, yeah. Michael Jackson with the fashion, bitch, I'm dabbing, yeah. I do this shit on purpose, got these bitches slurping. Whoa. All your pockets on hurting, nigga, you could be my servant. Go to the line, young nigga, don't listen, I purchase. After I cut off the thought, I give her some money for service. Wherever I go, the whole gang gon' go. Yeah, you cannot tame the hoe because she want fame for sure. You think that you rich cause you got 100 or more. I got an overload, look like I just sold my soul. I pour up before a liter, I got the stripes, Adidas. I got a farm, mama, city, and I've been known to beat it. Niggas ain't going defeated, we get the guns immediate. No running the coupe is an idiot, these niggas is broken, it's pitiful. Automatics, in the trunk. Shoot the maggots with the pump. Thought it natty, love the paddock on my arm. He got static, pussy nigga run your charm. Ghostface killers, Wu-Tang, 21 News Gang. Drug dealers in the Moussain, at the top of the food chain. Trapping the cocaine, no game. Shooter with no name. We can play toe games, the whole game. Kicking your dough, man.
Yeah. Kim Jong, yeah, big bomb. Wonder bread, man, make your bitch lick crumb. Yeah, out of my pocket, flooded, got my wrist numb. Link, grab the hit stick, nigga tryna blitz some. Dope boy, I sell coke, boy. You broke ass rappers, food, it's a po' boy. Everybody the same, all these niggas sound alike. Yeah, Fox 5 gang, turn you to a candlelight. Bitch boy on my mobster, shrimp in my pasta. Jamaican dun-da-da, hang round the shotters. Mad Max, nigga, yeah, I hang with the killers. Planet of the Apes, yeah, I hang around gorillas. I got AK, SK, HK, broad day. You a fuck boy, we ain't with the horseplay, bitch. Trump ass nigga, did you do your chores today? Do you wanna take a ride with the coroner today?
Automatics, in the trunk. Shoot the maggots with the pump. Thought it natty, love the paddock on my arm. He got static, pussy nigga run your charm. Ghostface killers, Wu-Tang, 21 News Gang. Drug dealers in the Moussain, at the top of the food chain. Trapping the cocaine, no game. Shooter with no names. We can play toe games, the whole game. Kicking your dough, man.
Drop from the heavens straight in the wild. Trunk in the front, top got a slide. Ride suicides, we keep the shit alive. Jumping at the public houses, don't you come outside. Private status, trying to land a jet at Magic. Going way up, on my way to cut the traffic. Pop the ceiling, pop the bean, I need the balance. Bloody asses, what I'm seeing is way too graphic. Your fingers, cause the cactus dangerous. Broke, you ain't us, we don't speak that language. On the couches, Tom Cruise, I'ma make her see she snort a mountain. Brackets on the outfit, I make her bounce. Resurrect my life, yeah, CPR my pipe, yeah. Please need the energy, only got a night, yeah. Nike boys, we don't do 3 strikes. I'm living for my niggas that do life, yeah.
Automatics, in the trunk. Shoot the maggots with the pump. Thought it natty, love the paddock on my arm. He got static, pussy nigga run your charm. Ghostface killers, Wu-Tang, 21 News Gang. Drug dealers in the Moussain, at the top of the food chain. Trapping the cocaine, no game. Shooter with no names. We can play toe games, the whole game. Kicking your dough, man.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 456 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here. Appreciate it. And also, happy Tuesday to you. Alright, it's a little late, 5 minutes late or whatever. Well, been dealing with home renovation stuff. Alright, so it's a part and parcel of it. Okay, so I'm just looking at Bitcoin on the daily. You know, got rid of the equidistant channel down here. Just cleaned it up just a small amount. And now just we got multiple anchor points, right? From the beginning of the... Remember, this was our first target, second target, third target of our Gartley. So we just do where it really began, 1 and 2 and 3 now. And just 4 on the bottom, kind of 5 on the bottom. And that's maybe a channel we're in. Okay, finally got enough data. I mean, and really inside of that, if you make the adjustment... You do 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 1 on the top, still an upsloping flag. And remember, our total market cap looked like a perfect ascending triangle, maybe developing, right? So, look, man, what we do, we get the impulses, okay? You think about it like on a 4-hour time scale. You get your impulse up, then you consolidate, you retrace, or you don't. You start showing negative momentum, and eventually that negative momentum gets bigger and bigger, or it barely shows any. Look, you get negative momentum like this with a bullish engulfing candle, dude. That's pathetic. That means like the bulls are completely in control. All right, so it would not be weird at all getting one more leg up. All right, to at least 5,800. I mean, dude, 5,800 is there's no real resistance until you get there. Not really, man. All right, you're touching some scrub wick from November 14th. Means nothing. Okay, that's like nothing, dude. So. No real formal resistance. I mean, there's the candle low close back from 55.27. I had it plotted. That's just really the 100% retrace. That's where we wicked up to, touched it, rejected it, and sold off and bearishly engulfed. Right. So with the bearish engulfing candle, it's been pathetic in terms of selling pressure. It just hasn't worked out. I mean, even Ethereum is following this as well as Ripple. Right. I mean, these ones they sold off and now they're pivoting and running again. All right, so let's look at the 4-hour. Calm down here. Everyone relax. I know there's a lot going on. Try to color code it a little better. All right, so you know you had the rising wedge. You see the orange pattern, the impulse down on the upsloping consolidation. You broke out of it. You were about $30 to $40 off the measured move, which was down at 4,900.
Is that a joint?
Damn it, it's dude, thank y'all for the 2420. Holy crap. How are Jesus peoples? How y'all's bridges holding up there? Okay, is it still raining? I hear it still is, kind of, right? Thank y'all. Fantastic. Y'all are incredible. Wow. So cool. All right, so rising wedge, we broke out again, didn't make the measure move, which is okay. Just testament to overwhelming bullish conditions currently in the short term. Remember we had it drawn out like this where we had the hypothetical bullish divergence? Well, this is all we got on the sell-off. That was it. And remember the bullish pin bar reversal pattern? Oh my God. Do we need to just go back and replay the stream? Bullish pin bar reversal rejection at 49.45. What was that rejection? A daily candle high close back from September 2nd, 2017. That is what we wicked off of, rejected it. So the buyers taking back the puck or the football or the baseball or whatever it is, the candles, they've taken back the candles. All right, and we've now had the 50% retrace again. Very nice, showing strength. And so what we can do is just get rid of the rising wedge now, which it served us pretty freaking well. I do declare, because this and the histogram was what made us able to predict what could be coming next, and it all has really played out perfectly. It just didn't go maybe $30 lower than maybe it could have, right? Which is fine. It's fine. I still think there is a consolidation here. Remember, high to low, you have not exceeded a 50% retrace, which is a common one. Okay, almost looks like some sort of weird double bottom, doesn't it? You had a slightly lower candle close than before, which is exactly what we needed, and we got it, and here we go. We broke in the upside. Second target of the bullish cipher pattern is 52.66. I don't know if we'll get it. We've gotten as high as 52.32. Wow. A little over $30 away from that second target of this pattern, of this harmonic, and the third target's 886 to 100%. So between 54.23 and 54.90. All right. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy world. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love when the bulls take control of the markets. Like, remember on our cipher down here, we hit the first target, and then we hit the 50% retrace. We were extremely close to that 618, but just couldn't quite get there, and that was it. It was all she wrote. Bear cipher, it played out, but just it wasn't that strong. I mean, it was strong because it hit one target, almost two, but then it was gone after that. Same thing here, man. It's like you break out of a pattern and you just ride along. Okay, normally when you break out of a pattern, you want to use it as resistance, show the clear rejection, and then dump and then sell off. But we just kept floating along, and we sold off. But dang, man, a lot of rejection to lower prices. Can't do it. Too much demand, it seems. People just buying this stuff up. All right, so a second leg on the daily seems incredibly likely or probable, despite anything one may believe. Okay, that's it, man. Bitcoin Connect. Hello? Anyone? Bueller? I don't even know the audio's too low. What's up on D-Live? How y'all doing? Hey, thanks for the ice creams, Claudio. Mr. Piss Myself, thanks for the ice cream, dude. Is this showing up on OBS? I haven't been able to see. I've been staring at charts. Yeah, I had to take off the ice cream, too. I realized, you know, the value of an ice cream is like, I don't even know. It's like 10 lemons. I think a lemon's like a cent or less or something. So an ice cream is still just like think about a bit falling in the tip jar. Like, I shouldn't even have like 1 cent bits as something that can even like make noises and you can make announcements with it. So it's just because it's out of line with the YouTube stuff, the precedents we had to set with $3. So good to hear, GXRP, man. So Cover Crypto. All right, say hey to YouTube. Thank y'all all for being here. My goodness, quite an active Tuesday. 276 of y'all over here. Much love. And if you're enjoying the live stream, the content, the coverage of Bitcoin, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. I really appreciate it. Okay. Octoman PCs, what's up, dudes? Nuke Plays Rare, Culture Shock, Mega Mind. Netflix down 14%. No, they were up 5 and then they were down 5. Didn't really do much of anything. And I broke to the upside and got back above that neckline of that head and shoulder. It's crazy. Crypto Military Vet, welcome, man. Mr. Bald and Bearded. Has YouTube been taking back any likes? I don't know. It sometimes does that, I think. It's weird. Yeah, MZ5 certainly did. Yeah, what if? So what if the Earth is flat, right? What if Craig Wright is Satoshi Kappa? All right. Hey, JP. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, how much do clothes cost in the Matrix, JP? Okay. Okay, man. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, you like a little change up in the music. I mean, you may hate it, you may love it, but I'm sorry. Sometimes when I play Widespread or I play Grateful Dead, some other audience members may not like that, right? So you just got to take the good with the bad if the bad is bad for you, okay? Because the good for you may not be good for others. Whatever. I have a lot of different music tastes, okay? As a lot of you people that have been with me for a long time would know. So sometimes we'll switch it up. What's up, Greg Morgan? Mike Smith? Kim Jong got a big bong? Is that what one of the lyrics were or something, dude? Oh my god. Wow, man. What happened here, dude? Bones 420, dude. Thank you, man, again for the contribution. It's good. I got to sit out on the steps of my house, get a little bit of sun for like 10 minutes, and then come right back up to hit live. Okay. Well, to get a few things situated, then live. Okay. Age-rated trader, Gordeski. It's just zero. What's up, man? Tim Parsons, Dale Shane. Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Maybe reevaluate your trading plan if you had one. I don't think if you're minus 60%, you would definitely didn't have a trading plan because it wouldn't get to that point. So anyway, what's up, Keenan? All right, just getting through chat. We're almost done. We're going to move to Ethereum, okay? Wow. Who cares? What's up, Christian? Brian Chavez. The Tampa Bay Lightning about to get swept today. Yeah, probably by Kenny Powers, dude. And the Myrtle Beach mermen, right, or something. Hey, Damien. I've been coming in from Alaska. Hey, Third Eye Trader is also from Alaska, dude. Welcome. CND Connect. Yes, CND Connect indeed. Jonathan K. Or Jonathan Kang. Pet stores should start accepting Doge. That's a wonderful idea, Bobby Randall. We should get them on the horn live and talk to them about it. Does anyone have Doge's hotline? Give them a call, dude. But we also need to look at VeChain. Something extremely significant has occurred on VeChain doing things. All right. Okay. Let's go to Ethereum. Come on. All right, crazy stuff, man. All right, so we were right, but to the extent of how right we were was more like, same on Bitcoin, where we expected the positive histogram wick, we got it, we sold off, and the sell-off only hit a 50% retrace before a rally, but it may not be over. We are not making higher highs than our previous highs at all. So, again, we could still dump and hit that target, but for now, that's great, man. That shows a tremendous amount of strength. You had really, really nice confirmed bullish divergence, not just projected anymore. It has now happened. Beautiful. And now we have broken to the upside because of it, but to the extent of how high we go is unknown, and that's not really good price action that you're looking for. Okay. We've not hit the target of the measure move, and we're not making higher highs, and then the positive momentum that has come in right after that negative momentum is nothing. It's terrible. It's like even just as bad. So really still oblivious here. I mean, it's still just, you know, in terms of like where we could go. Will this thing just back test the little flag it broke out of? It tested as resistance. Will we reject it and sell off? We could. We're still within the equilibrium zone between the 20 and the 50 moving average. So normally what happens is you'll use those moving averages as resistance before selling off again to lower prices. So this thing's not over yet. It just had bullish divergence developed pretty early, and we popped from it. That's it. Wow. So things still in play. I mean, the first target already hit. I mean, 1.5 targets hit pretty much, right? You got as low as 156. The second target was 152.84, almost 153. So a few dollars off that second target of the bearish crab pattern in the rising wedge and the divergence. Wow. Oh yeah. Make sense? XRP, USD. Well, from our entry, we're up over a cent. Up over a cent. Here we go, man. The same stuff. We were like here on the weekend. We're gonna probably get some positive momentum. We got it, and then we're gonna get a lower level of negative momentum, bullish divergence. Then we're gonna break to the upside. Look what happened. My God, we were off because it was even weaker than we expected. But dang, man, that is some extremely nice bullish divergence that developed on the 4-hour on the U.S. dollar pair. That's beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Didn't get any on the RSI. Sorry. So from there, we have run to the upside, but we're only testing the 20 moving average as a resistance. That's not good. That's what you do when you're bearish. No volume involved with it. And that's why we think there's possibility. You could always run back down to sell off to near the entry before running again. Possibility. But I think we see after the impulse down, you have two converging down-sloping trend lines, which is like a really early developed, it's like in the early stage of its development, possibly a falling wedge pattern, which is also bullish. Okay, so, but we just know between the 786 retrace from X to C and from a 1272 from B to C, that is the entry zone right there for those two. Okay. You also, I mean, it's crazy though. You like below that, you have like upsloping support in that triangle, right? Right, kind of below it. So it makes that stop kind of tough. Might be another entry, possibly down here, because that'd probably be an 88% retrace. But man, there's just so much strong support being held. Okay. Anyway, that's XRP. Everything's looking good. Up 1 cent since that entry yesterday. Anyway, gonna take a look at CND next. Catch up a little bit more on chat, and then we're going, man. We're going to look at OMG. OMG definitely needs to be looked at. There's something extremely nice in development there that I found, and patrons got to see it earlier. And we're just going to look at it live. Who cares? Okay. Hey, what the heck? Daniel C., thanks for the $1 contribution. Peter V., thanks for the $1 contribution. That's a $3 minimum for TTS. Unless that was Super Chat, and I don't know if it was. I don't think it was, but I might be crazy too. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't show up here. Okay, so yeah. And that's because of precedence, okay? It has to be like $3 minimum for TTS because people back in the day were tipping $1 for like 20 minutes, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stream, right? So if you're going to disrupt the stream, it's like $3 minimum to disrupt it. Okay, that's like the rule. Don't blame me, man. Blame the people that ruined it for everyone. Okay, sweet dude. What's up, F6, and Fu Man, thank y'all for the lemons on D-Live. Thanks for the 21 over there. Meh. It's always going to be meh numbers on D-Live, dude. Is Shelly coming tomorrow? Yeah, dude, all in on Shelly, whoever that is, okay. Blockchain Bulls coming in from Germany, I think. Awesome, man. Welcome. Holy crap. What's up, Chris? Chris Z. Elon Musk, welcome. I mean, I don't know. We were talking about the entry zone on XRP to USD for a few days now, right? 3 days, I think. And so there was an opportunity at 31.4 cents. Somewhere for a potential trade. Low risk, high reward opportunity, regardless of anything, whether it fails or succeeds. Hey Mitch, this is Myrmidon. Hey Mitch, love your channel, bro. Thanks for your hard work every day. I'm curious, why is the Hawkeye bouncing around on the bottom left? The Hawkeye, that is so Dan and Melissa, incredible people in this community. I felt like giving back to them, so I had my graphics guy develop a special variation tip emoji. So when they tip their amount that they love tipping, that will fall in the jar. That's why. And we do that for a multitude of people, like multiple people. So if like, you know, just to give back, to show appreciation. It's a good thing. My God, man, like you'll watch like streamers and like crypto streamers, and like they don't even act like the chat exists. It's like, dude, why are you even live streaming? Why don't you just do a static video for 30 minutes of listening to yourself talk, dude? Because like live streaming is so much about engaging with your audience, and like so many people are just miserably terrible at it. And so it's just like, okay, man, whatever, man. We just do it different here, man. I don't know. Like we'll spend like a lot of time charting, and then I'll come back. We'll spend a lot of time engaging with chat. It's just a part of it, man. The way I know it, I like doing it. It's whatever. I don't care what other people do. Of course, that would be epic, dude. Sure. Am I Satoshi? No, man. Certainly not Satoshi, okay? Mr. Kun. Ed Kun. Are you related to Exar Kun? He was an old Sith Lord from Star Wars. Let's look a little bit at Exar Kun, what his history was. Is Exar Kun the one that I read about in the Star Wars books, the Jedi Academy? I can't remember. I can't remember which one was Exar Kun. Or was he the one that could, he was like good and bad? Garcia, what the heck, dude? Garcia, why are you doing that, man? That's not cool. Jedi Trail. Yeah, Exar Kun, man. Exar Kun was like an old Jedi, and like there's like the books of the Jedi Academy on Yavin 4. And like, there's this crazy guy named Kip Duran who's like more powerful than any like person that anyone's ever seen, like with Jedi powers. And Exar Kun like manipulates his mind. It's like a condensed version of like, I guess what they do with Kylo Ren and the weird guy, whatever. Like they like pretty much ripped off the books in their own scrubby way. Really good book series if you haven't checked it out. Anyway, Exar Kun, thanks a lot, Ed Kun, for being here. What, just nerded out, okay? That's you, Ed? Oh, okay, dude. Welcome, man, from the Sith Lord and beyond. You know, he has the same power as, like, Yoda and them, right? So... Nerd alert. Oh, my God. Anyway, dude. Alright, so, let's get it... Give me a sec. Let me check this out. Alright. Alright, you tell me what's going on here, dude. CND to BTC looks so freaking similar to VeChain doing things. Guess what? On the daily, CND got itself a beautiful golden cross. 6th of March, man. It's already happened. It's been done. Alright. It happened on the way up to touch that sell wall again. Okay, so there's an exchange, obviously, offloading their position they think is a fair price to sell CND for, but every time, yes, every time the selling happens, when we sell off, we make higher lows than our previous lows. And as you can see, we didn't even touch the bottom trend line. Ooh, more accumulation, hitting that 200-day moving average and rocketing off of it. And here we are, running the upside. We're up 12.2% on the day. Wow. Lino amount for a request, I think that's like 3 diamonds or something like that, is around $3 on DLive. So there you go, dude. 3 diamonds. I don't think so, man. What in the world's going on? How do I have 1,100 viewers on YouTube right now? If that's even real, dude, hit the like button, the bell, the sub, so we can at least see it. All right, I mean, because, like, you know, I smell more effery. Okay, CND though, great stuff on an ascending triangle, potential reversal ascending triangle, not continuation, because this is a impulse down. You develop the pattern just like Bitcoin did, right? 1, 2, 3rd times a charm. So here we are. It's the rule of 3, where anytime you hit a resistance 3 times, you hit a support 3 times, there's a mathematical, like a higher chance mathematically that you would begin a breakout, right? It's all based on probabilities. So that 3rd time's been hit, and we just made a higher low and did not touch the bottom of this trend line. That's a very bullish sign. So we very well could run up again. I mean, we would hope to 463, and maybe we could fill the rest of those sell orders from whoever that is suppressing the price. And the theory behind, well, it's really the psychology behind the ascending triangle. Once you fill all those sell orders, there's no one else selling at this price. The only people that are selling are way up here at much higher prices, and that's when you get that huge price spike like we saw on Bitcoin. Exactly like we saw on Bitcoin. Okay, exactly how we saw on what? VeChain. And we're going to look at that next. This is great, man. And we know from your only discernible daily swing high to low, the golden zones between 626 sats and 891 sats. All right, between the 382 and the 618. Again, that is between a 38% retrace and 61.8% retrace from this high point to low point, right? You retraced. That's what Fibonacci is, okay? All right, sweet. Still room to run on the daily, but 62, so back in bullish territory there. That's good. That's good, man. We got to be setting up your alerts here on CND. You know, you break this little area of overhead resistance, you're off to the races. There is no formal resistance on the way up, just like there was no formal support on the way down. Great. That's awesome. Okay. Very cool. CND Connect. Beautiful, dude. Let's be kings. Trade setup too, I think. Yep, definitely. I think we might have hit entry. Okay, speak of the devil, right? Speak of the devil. Here we are, a huge sell-off that lasted forever, for a year almost. Oh, I'm sorry, this wasn't a year. My bad. This was September. Some of these had been selling off since April. Okay, so this one wasn't near as bad, but that was the fork and stuff, right? VeChain and then VET, VEN. So from that high to low, we have not hit the golden zone, but we got 9 sats away from the beginning of that golden zone. We formed the accumulation with the sell wall. There was a wick there, wick there, wick there, lots of wick. It's just, you can see that someone is offloading their position at this area, one or two people, institutions, whatever, the money, and as soon as all those orders get filled, there is no more supply at that price, and that's why we get these big pops on breakouts. Okay, but unfortunately, when we got to our measured move, yes, the trade setup's second target, we couldn't break it. We just kept rejecting higher prices. We were showing crazy amounts of bearish divergence every single time, right? It was more like this. I mean, it was definitely like this. I mean, we're talking a daily time scale. You see bearish divergence hitting critical resistance points a billion times, and you're showing that divergence on both oscillators, man. That's like asking for a big sell-off. And so there you go, right back down to back test the area that was once a critical resistance. It's been used as support, and here we go. We broke to the upside and got a bullish engulfing candle. Blah, blah, my man.
Can you take a look at Club? Looks exhausted, but is it done?
Is that Sam's Club? Is that their ticker, dude? Thanks, man, for the 1337, the Neo, and the jar, man. The Keanu Reeves coin. Wow. Town Sports. Sorry. Whoa, dude. We did chart this before. Wow. Yeah. It looks exhausted, but it's still maintaining its it's still within the parameters of that freaking crazy channel. No formal structure that I see. Do you? Yeah, we'll look at it, man, right after this. Okay, so something that needs to be talked about right now. We're going to play the sound clip. All right. We have ourselves, as we speak and breathe right now, as I stream and as you look, a golden cross is happening. A golden cross is happening on VeChain doing things, all right? Flagging indicator, but hey, great news. It's always good to be able to announce that to the world. But don't be mad. I actually texted that moon boy and told him first before anyone. Okay, there it was. Beautiful. And we're holding above the 50-day moving average, believe it or not. Right, that bullish engulfing candle kind of rejecting lower prices. And now we're just holding. Okay, so again, what we would expect in the midterm for VeChain is to at least hit 167. And we could go as high as 207. And if you're really, really lucky here, depending on the macro, you could hit the 786, but that's a big if. Okay, we just know minimum 167. For now, it's like you hit the 236, so you know the high to low was real. You know the swing low is valid. You don't really know you have a swing low to anchor from high to low until you hit that 236. That's the rule of thumb for fibs, but whatever, man. All right. So yeah, just slightly above it, and we sold off. We got to make higher highs at some point. Okay, got to break 152. Big resistance now. You've created you've manufactured a new resistance. Okay, at the measured move of the ascending triangle, Kangs, or double bottom, whatever. That's right, VeChain Connect, Mobius. You're getting it, man. You got it, dude. You get me. What's going on? Hey, God forgive that. RL Investments, hello. Ryan K, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. You're calling it a coupled handle? No, how can it be a coupled handle? There is no left. You must have a discernible left cup. This is not a coupled handle. It can't be. There's no cup. And if this is the cup, then it made a lower high, and those are terrible, weak patterns that a lot of times fail, according to Bulkowski. You must have one that matches your right cup. The right side of your cup must match the left side of your cup or be higher. If it's lower, it's a very weak pattern. So I wouldn't consider this a coupled handle. Okay, it's just don't look at it like that. Look at it like we broke out of an ascending triangle. We're back testing the ascending triangle as support. We just had a daily golden cross, and we're making higher lows than our previous lows. What's wrong with that? Having that mentality is not going to get you screwed. Okay, you saying coupled handle, that mentality is not going to like change things. Not for me anyway. Okay. That's it, dude. Again, one more time. Congratulations on your golden cross. Go to OMG. Okay, dude. You need to see something. You need to see something on OMG. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's beautiful, dude. It's so textbook and it's so nice. And what I love so much about it is on this pattern, if we can reach and achieve these targets, which I think we very well could, the 786, 351 sats. What's 346 sats? That's the 1414 fib extension from B to C. That is just like, this is almost identical to Bitcoin. The legendary Gartley, right? That triggered it all. It was the beginning. It ushered in almost doubling in value. OMG is showing the same pattern. OMG's 2 fib node targets are they're completely confluent, making this beautiful. Okay, so the lowest risk entry for this potential pattern is again 346, but you would be between 346 and 351 to understand that there are 2 different fib nodes going on for this target area. All right, already showing some 4-hour bullish divergence, so hey, maybe not. You're not going to get the target. The daily is just showing on the oscillators like huge spike in negative momentum. You still could sell off some more, which gives hope that we could hit our target. Okay, look, there's still room that we could sell off before hitting here. Holding a little support, I guess, but we're worrying about the harmonic. All right, so if we can get back down to these levels, take the entry, then we could start receding in negative momentum, and that's when we could start hitting like our first target, the 382.
I hope this works. Thanks, Mitch.
Is that a joint?
View, it worked. It worked. Are you sure you did a marijuanas? Thanks, dude. Much love. Okay. Because of people like you contributing to the stream, I'm able to come back multiple times a day and give you market updates, educate, empower, help others. Okay, so let's see it, man. Let's see OMG. This is the one I'm really excited about. Okay, I love it, man. It's great. It's a really good pattern. Like, all the criteria met. So, Paul Castellano. Do you see, SD? This is me at Yellowstone National Park, man. Oh my god, so boring. Gamer guy, or guy gamer, yeah, I guess so, is too strong. Oh my god. What's up, Boosh? Welcome, man. Did you follow? Because I didn't hear a noise. You must have followed before, I guess. CWG. I don't know, dude. Dude, 1,400 people on YouTube. Thanks. Appreciate it. If you're out there, you're real. Wow, this is crazy, man. Dude, we're almost at 200 likes. 25 more likes to 200. We can do it, man. We can be Kangs together. All right. Would I go into OMG or VeChain? Yeah, I'd be waiting for OMG. 346 to 351 be the target entry. If one wanted to make a low risk, high reward opportunity play on a potential bullish Gartley pattern. Yeah. On a clear Momo shift we broke out of, and we would think higher lows here, and then we would go. Oh yeah, well, we need more Fortnite ninjas in our community, don't we? Oh wait, no we don't. Please go back to your 12-year-old game. A game for 12-year-olds. Go ahead, dude. Oh, hey, Bobby Randall loves it, man. Oh my god. Chad has died. Level Flutter. I guess so, dude. Right? Yeah, Bat was kind of disappointing. He was showing a bullish cipher. Richard Burnett, hello. Dude, MJ, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. Thanks. Wait, I just said that. I don't know. What's happening? Sorry, I think it delays a little. It's like a small delay. Okay, I need to go to Club real quick. And then I'll go to Bat after that, alright? Yeah, things been running, right? It's been getting destroyed completely. It's funny, like, that Fortnite guy comes in here and says, like, oh, these people try hard, TA people. It's like, dude, it's like, has he even seen my trade setups? Has he even seen that I called the 3403 whatever entry, or 3343 entry on the Gartley, and now we're at 5200 from that low? We never hit it again. No, he didn't know. He's just some peasant. Okay. For the daily. Jeez, man. See, Club has just been in a crazy downtrend, right? since the beginning. 1 and 2 on the top, 1 and 2 on the bottom. You had like a false breakout. You hit the resistance. You're saying this might be what you might think of some sort of cup with handle, but dude, the handle way too deep. From a low point to a high point, you're at a 78% retrace. 70% retrace, and you're at you haven't seen relative strength this low since December of 2015. Wow. All-time lows is 8.5, July 2015. My God, man. You can see it though, the Momo shift. Nice, some sort of inverse head and shoulders right here. But huge run up, too high, too fast. And now, again, 70% retrace. But are we showing any kind of divergence? I don't see any divergence on a daily time scale. So, and I don't see any kind of formal structure, formal pattern that it's developed, right? I mean, we can try to do this. I don't think this is going to help. I think we tried this last time, right? Like, if you really try to go, it's like this, dude. It just, no anchor points help us here. Okay, I don't see any kind of formal pattern. I think it's just complete selling. You're at a 78% retrace at $4, a rounded number. That's where you close today. So, though it might look exhausted, remember the criteria for swing trading. We're looking for pattern development after an impulse. It seems we are still in the process of creating that impulse. We're not done with that. So eventually we're looking for a break to the upside, but we're looking for pattern development, like some sort of falling wedge or a symmetrical triangle or a pennant or an descending broadening wedge. We're not getting any of that, just straight down. So we wait for pattern development, and we wait for multiple time scales of bullish divergence on both oscillators. We look for the receding. Now, one thing's going for you. You do have receding volume. Down here, you keep making lower lows and lower levels of volume, but that's one variable. That's not enough to make a cake. Remember the whole analogy of us in a mixing bowl? You throw in different variables for the best cake. All right. Sorry, man. Club, I know, I get it, but it's right at a fib node. And it's very oversold. So, of course, it could pop, but it's probably not going to be much if you do pop. Look where we are. Wow, look left. Okay, some horizontal line support there, too. Jeez. Might be interesting. I mean, keep your eye on it, but I don't know. In terms of a trade, there's criteria that aren't really met on this one. Okay. Club Connect. And thanks for the 1405 people tuned in right now. Thanks for the 200 likes. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this with BAT, dude, was so nice because it was like almost all hope might have been lost. It might have been lost, but we fell to a low. This candle closed low. Well, we fell below this candle high close. We fell below this candle high close. The wicks fell below all of them, but we pivoted right here at this last line of defense from November 7th, 51.81. That's where we bounced right here. It saved our butt because once we hit that, we bullishly engulfed and have continued running. And today we are bullishly engulfing again, just back testing that area that was once support as resistance, up sloping. All right, so yeah, man, this looks like a huge potential inverse head and shoulders. Measure move is much higher. It's like 8,800. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's right here. 87.93, 8,800. Right, that's the measure move of this pattern if it was to play out. But here we are. Look left. Your previous all-time highs. Candle high close. You're above that. The wick is 66.64.
VFF Village Farms International Plaza. High flyer pot stocked hat got annihilated today after hit piece by
Andrew Left
with a $1 price target. How is that man not in jail yet?
Dude, I mean, I'm sure he's probably been investigated before, but it's like, you can't, like, he's licensed. You can't sue somebody for just stating their opinion on an asset, especially when they're licensed, right? On like national TV, like something like, dude, he did it to an Nvidia. You know, Nvidia, I remember, was at 120, and I can't remember if that was the double. I think that was maybe the double top at $120. But yeah, he was who ushered in one of those huge sell-offs down to $95 from 120, and he's done it before over and over and over. So, hey man, we'll look at VFF, not best friends for life, but what would V be for? Viable friends for life or something. I don't know. Okay. So So anyway, hey, you know, we hit our first target of this bullish cipher, 382, and then sold off, made a lower low, and then bounced. And here we are, right back where we started. So negative momentum drying up. So you go a little bit higher probably, but then eventually, you know, and then you could start getting positive momentum and keep making higher highs, but then eventually you might sell off, and then we're looking for the bullish divergence, right? I don't know if you can even get any now, because that low here, it would probably just be bullish convergence if we kept running to the upside. So BAT does look good. It is back testing critical areas of support that were once resistance, and it's holding and it's breaking to the upside like EOS. It's very good. That kind of price action is extremely good and bullish. You have to do that. When you break resistance, you must hold it as support, and then you can continue on your crazy run. Again, look for 66, 64 as the old all-time high resistance, and then above you is like the previous new all-time highs. Okay, the highest high on the wick was like 7,600. Okay, that's it. That connect. Wait, hold on. Let me get that. Oh my god, dude. Hey, it looks like a crazy pattern. Kinda, right? 78% retrace, huh? Village Farms International. Make sure I got this right, because it's one on the Toronto Stock Exchange. We're gonna look at this one. What am I looking at there? Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah. All right. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, high flyer, man. High flyer. You had some sort of falling wedge, it looks like. And then we broke to the upside and we were gone. Huh. That was nice, though. Some of those weren't setting up, right? Hey, good love, man. Dude, thanks for the $20 super chat, man. He says, learning a lot from you. Can you take a look at Dash to Bitcoin? Thanks. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate all the support and love from all y'all. Okay. If you watch me for more than 5 seconds, you'll know whatever. Okay. This is not bullcrap. This is real stuff, man. Tried and true. Been doing it like 15 months on stream, right? Been learning about it. Been doing it like 7 years. Like, get over it, Fortnite players. Beautiful, beautiful pattern that broke out. Obviously hit the measure move and beyond. That's really nice. Look, right, your impulse up, your down sloping consolidation was huge. And went from a low to a high, probably 50%, and then gone. Okay. But yeah, for now, huge dump, holding above the 20-day moving average, probably just for a little bit. There's Andrew Luck right there. Huge spike in negative momentum with plenty of room to run to the downside if you wanted to. We're currently sitting at 39, just got into bearish territory, right? I don't know what chart I'm... Okay, if you look at the 4 hour, see, these pot stocks are messed up. Watch this when I go to the 4 hour. Just the gap. No, it's just like busted, dude. It's like doesn't work. It does this on ACB or Tilray. Like you can't see all the candles on a 4 hour time scale. So here you go. It's even better, right? So using Fibonacci now from your low point to your high point, candle close to candle close. There is no wick down here. We had the 50% retrace for bouncing the upside. So unknown, man. Huge volume on sell-off. We could go much, much lower. There's no real formal support. Remember this. No real formal support until $7.77. Repeating, of course. Leroy Jenkins. Okay. Nothing, dude. So you got gaps to fill too. Right? You didn't even have a candle close on this gap. You filled the gap, but you didn't close. 1058 is one. Another gap fills at the 618 at 845. Seems very easily in time we could get there to fill that gap. And a small gap to fill 695. But hey, we're looking for that 777 range, this little wick, little support zone that you might bounce off of. But remember, I mean, on something like this that just began its crazy impulses down like this, the lower high was there too. I mean, look, Andrew looks like, hey man, a lower high, if I know anything about price action, a lower highs are really, really bad. So him calling the short today was just like, okay, that's confirmation. That's like worse than a double top, a lower high. It's like a double top on steroids. It's like even more confirmation to the market that was the top here when you make the lower high. Did we get dark cloud cover? Yeah, dude, we got a dark cloud cover reversal candle too on the daily. HG. Dark cloud cover, where you have one candle that is green like this, and the second candle opens above the previous candle. It can run as high as it wants to, but eventually it's going to pierce through the previous candle to the left, at least 50% of the way, and close. And that's what we got, a dark cloud cover bearish reversal pattern right there. I'll show you an example. Just see, then this is the example, but I just want to show you like for real. Okay. If I can find it, I don't know. Dark cloud cover. Here's one, really nice one. There it is, dark cloud cover, reversal pattern. Kangs, be educated, be learned, all of you, or else. Be learned. I mean, seriously, like, oh, hey, I just learned something. Maybe, like, write it down so you don't forget it. Retain that knowledge. Big deal. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for the 1350 here on YouTube, and thanks for the 20 on D-Live. D-Live's gonna do things, man. Get it together, D-Live. You're dropping the ball. You stop believing in fairy tales, SD? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Okay. Sure, Tiffany Giles, yes. Aren't the gaps the price? It's the price, you know, from the open to close. Yeah, there was price action that occurred after hours trading and pre-market trading. Yes, and that's what gives us the gaps. And there's 3 different types of gaps. And I know that was it someone wanted me to talk about in Patreon. You've got your breakaway gap, you've got your exhaustion gap, and you've got your everyday gap that just 70% of the time it fills, or 67% of the time it fills. All right, so these are just standard scrub gaps that happen on crazy runs, but eventually when the rug gets pulled, they all get filled again. Breakaway gaps come with volume. So these are regular everyday gaps that'll get filled. And then we can go to something like NVIDIA, and we can show you what a breakaway gap looks like. Oh, man. November 8th or 10th of 2016. I remember it like it was yesterday. Is this it? No. It's even... Oh, yeah. 2016. It was like... No, this was May. I'm trying to think here. Because the election was November of 2016, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this gap right here, breakaway gap.
At a reverse Chinese setting up.
UNH? Sure, dude. Inverse Chinese? We'll take a look, man. Thanks, dude, for the sailboats, as always, brother man. So breakaway gap, when you have extreme amounts of volume, a lot of times these come from earning reports, right? High, nice guidance being raised or something like that. The breakaway gap, where you won't see this filled maybe ever, or for at least many years or months, right? That's a breakaway gap. Look what happened. Here was the double top. This is what I was talking about. I think this might have been Andrew Luck right here from Citron, or this one. I can't remember. But either way, we dumped at $120. So Bitcoin dumped at 20,000, rounded numbers, after a huge run. And then sold off, and then gapped up again, more earnings, and this thing kept going. This looks like Xilinx now, current Xilinx. So it's the breakaway gap, and then there's another one. Let me show you on Micron. This is a beautiful, see, I remember calling this one way back. Exhaustion gaps are crazy, man. So you go back to, no, it was way back here. Here's my exhaustion gap. So this is a definite good form of an exhaustion gap, where you, well, no, this isn't the best one. We'll see. Because what you need to have on the exhaustion gaps is high volume, but like lower levels of volume than what you got like that began the run. Okay. So, I mean, this is a good example. Just think about, you need volume with exhaustion gaps. So we gapped up after an extremely nice run, and then almost said dark cloud cover, and then just gap down and then dumped. Okay, so those are your three. Gartley's gap theory or whatever. I didn't really know it was Gartley's theories and stuff, but yeah, very cool. 3 different types. To recap, the breakaway gap, the exhaustion gap, and the everyday gap. Okay, sweet. How beautiful is this one, dude? Oh my god. Destroyed. Little did we know that was it, man. We didn't know for Micron this was it. Ushered in the extreme reversal of its trend, man. Anyway, sorry, I digress. A little more education for you. Who cares, man? We're having fun. It's a Tuesday. Oh my god, speaking of Chinese, dude. Alright, this is for Kills for a Living. United Health Group. Oh, and I gotta look at Dash first. Sorry, I gotta look at Dash, then UNH. My bad, dude. We're gonna go to Dash real quick. And this one looks like it's setting up too for some sort of harmonic almost. Jeez. Okay. Dash BTC. You know, it's doing things. I mean, this is swing trading stuff. You gotta understand what's happening. I mean, like, it's a slow, significant time scale. Dude, if you were inside of the structure of a downsloping channel since December of 2017. Well, I'm trying to get this right. That's okay. It's a little quiet, but whatever. It's like what I'm doing. When you're inside the structure from December 2017 and you don't break out of it till November 1st, so we're talking like a year you were in it. One of the worst sell-offs I saw, the top 50 cryptos. One of the worst ones. We then broke out, we formed a falling wedge. And then after we broke out of that, we formed a symmetrical triangle. And so that's when we said, okay, the Momo shifted. We're making higher lows now. All right, so trade seems very real of a possibility. So we took our entry, and it was perfect, man. It was perfect. We ran up. We hit the measure move of the symmetrical triangle perfectly. That was our first target. So we knew, like, this thing could sell off hardcore. We could never see it again and go to zero, right? So we got some profit on this. We're still in it. But, man, I'm telling you, where these targets are, right, where these little green boxes, reward to risk tools are, is literally where it could take us until August of 2019 to hit this. That's, look down here. You see it? August, September, October, December. It can literally take us that long. You know why? Because it's all relevant to the structure we were in before we broke it, man. It took us a year. You think we're going to get to these targets overnight? In a traditional market, no. In crypto, sometimes. Like, Star Wars Worlds Connect. Oh my god, man. He says, hello, Mitch. Guys, a big move is coming to the outside. We went down yesterday, and I told you guys, today we will go up. Smiley face with teeth. Thanks, dude, for the super chat, dude. Much love, okay? Awesome. Very cool. Dang, dude. Thanks for the 1375 on YouTube right now, and thanks for the 19 on D-Live. Big party over on D-Live, Kappa. Dang, man. Is it, like, even worth it to stream over there anymore? I don't even know, man. It's like, good God. Okay. That's a Dash Connect, all right? It's taking time. We got a golden cross on the daily. Yes, we already got that. It was on April 8th, okay? So, I don't know, man, like 8 days ago, like a week ago. We got a golden cross, and now we're just bouncing. We're trying to hold that 50-day moving average. I mean, there's clearly some sort of support right there. I mean, you could sell off a little more. 22,600. Don't fall below that. All right, don't fall below that. What you can do these situations, swing trading. If you think it's a longer-term outlook, you hit target, one of your targets. Instead of having your stop down here, you just move the stop up. Just move the stop up to even. Right. That was something Larley taught me. Just move, like, instead of just moving it up, you know, like way higher, just move it to even. So if one gets stopped out, then who cares, man? It's like all over. It's like the trade's done, you made profit, and that's it. Okay. Peter Walker, that's great, man. Good news. Okay. Very good news. Okay, so it must require patience on this. And I don't really know about the 4 hour, if we got that, dude. We got any kind of harmonic stuff, it looks kind of like it, right? let's just do this. Let me make this only visible on the daily. Yeah, on another small short-term pattern was the bull pull bull flag. Look at that. Measure move hit beautifully. I'm just going to get rid of that. That was wonderful. So it's like you had another chance. We had the entry down here, but we were saying you had another chance because it was impulse up, down slipping consolidation. You run again. Exceeded the measure move, that small pattern. But it's so beautiful how the TA respected that symmetrical triangle. It hit it perfect, dude. Perfect. So I don't know, man. Like, you could think very well we could have, just depends on the fibs, right? From this low to high, or you're an 88.6% retrace. See, I think that it's too deep. Way too deep of a retrace, man. Okay. And not too much, and not enough of a retrace to the upside. Demand, thanks for the follow on D-Live. Welcome. Holy crap. Johnny Bull, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it's sustainable at all, and I don't even think it's real. Okay, so. All right, now we're going to look at UNH. Okay. All right, DeLov, let me know, man, if that helps. Because this doesn't, like, it's too much, too crazy to be a form of. The wicks here. What do I do here, man, with the wicks? It's stupid. It's like, do I use this stupid wick or do I use these wicks? All right. Disregard the craziness or not? I don't know. Are like 3 touches there? Are we getting a falling wedge? Low on price? Lower low on price? Lower low on price? And even lower levels of negative momentum? Higher levels of relative strength? Hold on a second, man. It's a scrubby pattern. It is really scrubby. It's like white space. 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5 and 6. You're about to get that 4-hour death cross, right? But see these lows? And look what's happening right now. Extreme 4-hour bullish divergence. Extreme. At an 88.6% retrace. It's deep. Super deep. Beautiful, man. Might be opportunity here. Might be. Holding some support looking left. Yeah, this is a decent amount of support here. Wow. Yeah, dude. So you're at a critical horizontal line support. You're at an 88.6% retrace. You have 2 downsloping converging trend lines that might or might not be a falling wedge. Bullish divergence on both oscillators. So 5 coinciding variables. Not bad on Dash. Not bad at all. Sweet, dude. All right, Dash Connect. United Health Group. Destroyed. Weekly. Oh my god, the weekly is so bad. Look where the 200 week moving average is, $184. Look at this, man. Look on UNH on the weekly here. How, since we got that weekly golden cross back on March 21st, 2011, that week, we never really fell below the 50 week moving average. That's the equilibrium zone, right? That's like it, the 20 and the 50. So bounce, bounce, run up, bounce, bounce. Kind of fell below it. Ooh, getting scary. But then rallied again, bouncing off the 20 and the 50, and look where we are now, man. And you break below the 20 and the 50 week moving average, there's a real good chance you're coming down to test that 200 week moving average. This is very bad. Serious right there, dude. High flyer. Meeting its maker now. It's parabola levels. Jeez. Fib extension, you can't even do it, man. You can't, like, hide. That's your next formal real support, and you got a really scrubby one here. Let's fib this real quick, all right? Probably 23% retrace from that 2008 low to all-time highs just recently, December 2018. 23% retrace. And what do we know about the golden zone, chat? What do we know? It is between the 618 and the 382. Between 118.79 and 183.33. Almost can't even believe it, can you? Kills for a living, dude, right? It's crazy. Absolutely insane. So, you know, with all that being said, you have broken out. Clearly, there were supports broken here. Well, let's go to the daily. Try to make sense of what we had. You know, you can see that there was a velocity trend that started. Maybe back here, right? Dang, dude, see, if you have that, like those 1 and 2 there. See, it's probably like an ascending broadening wedge. And if the ascending broadening wedge, that means the target's down here at $110. That's insane, man. All right, but see, I think the velocity trend picked up more and more and more. See, like you get that, these velocity trends where like the FOMO comes and you just keep legging up. That's like all you do is you just keep on legging up. The angle of ascent changes from like, so it'll go like this, right? Your price action will start like this, but then eventually you'll pivot and all of a sudden you'll start making higher lows like this. And then up here, you'll start making higher lows like that. And then it becomes like this, and this parabola can begin, and then you dump, and then these legs are very weak supports on the way down. When the rug gets pulled, man, they all get shattered. But on the way up, they can act as pretty decent supports. But man, each time you leg up, you know what can happen when it all ends, and it has. It has happened on United Health Group, okay? But that is just accumulation and FOMO and more buyers and institutions getting in on an asset. Okay, that's it. So literally it, man. All right, so for now, what do we have going on? Looks like a down-sloping channel, doesn't it? Maybe a descending broadening wedge. I don't know. The rest of the market had a descending broadening wedge. All right. All right, so that's all you got, man. So we know we broke out some sort of upsloping support or channel, whatever. And now we know we're in another. And we are forming a low on price, kind of like what's a higher low here on the daily. Bird to the upside. You're not showing any kind of real divergence, man. Nothing. No formal patterns developed. Nothing right now on the daily that I see. Harmonic? Not really. We could do it like this. I mean, from your previous low to high fib extensions. Hey, bouncing off the 1618, right? But huge bearish engulfing candle today. Down 4%, which is a decent amount on the stock market. All right, so low on price, now a lower low on price, lower levels of negative momentum. Okay, so we might be dealing with the beginning of some bullish divergence. I don't know, man. I really don't know. We know we're at a 23% retrace from the beginning of our weekly 2008 low to our all-time highs. 23% retrace, and here we are in the short term. We've got the low to high 1618. So we might bounce. Maybe not, dude. A big bearish engulfing candle like that on the volume we're seeing. Buckle up, man. It could be a while before we start making higher highs again. It could be a while. Okay. Let's sit on a UNH. All right. Anyway, so better quality is over on DLive. Is that true, man? But you watch YouTube for chat now? Yeah, there's like no chat on DLive. DLive did. Sorry, dude. And thanks for the 1,300 people still here on YouTube. Unbelievable. Thank y'all. Really appreciate that. Remember to hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying the broadcast, enjoying the stream. Thanks so much. Again, let's get a like spike so we can get 250 likes, man. We can do it, man. We can do it.